It really is all about truly free cleaning products. You guys are in for a great show today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown. This is Ask a House Cleaner, and we're also streaming live today to our Airbnb show, Turnover Cleaning Tips. So I'm super excited about our guest today, Maria Mooney, and she is the marketing director over at Truly Free Products. It's a company that started back in 2008, right about the time that all of us became really aware that there was a better way to clean. So I'm really excited about the truly free cleaning products that we're going to learn about today. So I'm going to ask you guys to jump in the comments with your questions. We're going to answer as many of them as we can, and we're going to learn about maybe some alternative ways that you haven't thought of yet. So please help me welcome Maria Mooney.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me today, Angela.
Well, I'm super glad that you're here today. I've seen the products that you have, and they just look so fun, and they look so natural and organic, and I see that they're all clear and free of artificial coloring and all kinds of stuff. So I am curious, and you got to tell me the story. How did this all get started?
Yeah, it's actually an amazing story. Our CEO and founder, Stephen Azell, he started the company back in 2008, and it was way back when, different times, right? And he just had a newborn son, and he was getting ready to give his son a bath, and went to take the clothes off of his son and get ready to get him into the tub, and he realized that his son was completely covered in a rash from head to toe. And just the poor baby was screaming, and he just, his son screaming, your child, you don't know what to do. It's like he's got this rash. So he calls in for his wife, and his wife at the time was a nurse, and she came running in just completely panicked and thought, oh my gosh, we need to get him to the doctor, something's wrong. And so just on the way to the doctor's office, he called a family friend, and they just said, it could be your laundry detergent. You need to look at what you're using on his clothes. And at the time he had gone to the doctor prescribed, steroids, creams, all these things. And he thought, there's got to be a better way to do this. And that's really where, at the time, it was called My Green Fills. And really the story evolved. And from there, we started making laundry detergent in a cement mixer in a garage. And just this company just came, out of tons of, blood, sweat, and tears, and just evolved. And from there, it was like, okay, we're tackling the laundry room, but what other rooms in the homes of other, members or customers that we can help, right? Like if it's your laundry room, what other areas under the kitchen sink, under the, in your bathroom, what are other products and chemicals that are, our families, our children are being exposed to that we can make a difference. And so that's really how it started. We started our laundry line, and then I would say about almost 5 years, a little over 5 years ago, we started our Truly Free surface cleaners. So it's just evolved from there, and we just continuously, add new products just based on what our members are asking for. So it's an amazing story.
I have to ask, did it stop the allergies that the son was having, and did
It
it cure
did.
the rash?
Yes. As soon as he switched the brand and started using a more gentle, non-toxic kind of a formula, he got better. And so he knew, Stephen was like, this has got to be it. Like we got to do better. I want to do better for my family, but not only my family, who else is dealing with this kind of issue, right? And maybe unaware of it. People are dealing with eczema or skin issues, or even not. They're exposed to toxic chemicals, day in and day out from cleaning products, laundry products. So we knew there had to be a better way.
How common are allergies related to laundry products? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've read some studies about it that it can be, common. You'll see, so a lot of times people don't really realize what it is, right? They may have eczema and maybe it's making it worse, or, certain things that we talked about, like fragrance, right? It could be 1,000 different types of ingredients that are labeled fragrance that we don't know. And a lot of people are sensitive to that. I mean, I think we've seen, just in the green chemistry alone that's been happening. You look at a lot of the products that are out there on the shelves now, and, the products that my mom used, my grandma used, they've now started coming out with the free and clear and the sensitive skin, because that's becoming such an issue. And really consumers are driving that. So I think that's really evolved into that industry where a lot more, consumers are asking for and demanding these types of products.
Well, Lorraine says that happened to me using a laundry detergent. It was Surf, and it wasn't available ever again soon after I had a huge reaction. Surf
Wow.
dropped from the face of the earth. So
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't know the Surf brand, but I'm glad that it did because
Mm-hmm.
I hate that Lorraine had a reaction to that. And I do want to say
Oh
hi.
boy.
We've got lots of friends here. Shalon, hello. We've got Monica. Michelle says aloha. La La Land says hello, Maria and Angela in chat. Hey, you guys, it's so
Hi.
good to have you here.
Welcome.
Do you have any that truly cuts through grease? Vinegar does not work for me. That's a great question, JB. I would love to answer that during our conversation today.
Yes, that's a great question. So we get that a lot with our members. We get that a lot with hearing from, professional housekeepers as well. And it's we have a couple products. Our one of the ones that can be used on a lot of different things is our heavy duty degreaser. So that product, I think I actually have it here. I'll grab it for you. That product is amazing. It can be used on like your kitchen stove, your kitchen counter, ovens. You can use it as a pre-treat even for laundry if you get grease on your clothes. I think a lot of, the question comes up a lot where, we work with professional house cleaners and they'll say, I need something that's going to work and work effectively. And what can I use in multiple rooms, right? Like an all-purpose cleaner is great. This actually sometimes even works as an all-purpose cleaner. We have it's so safe that my children can use it, but even my husband will use it in the garage. So if there's like a grease stain on the floor or, he's got a grease stain on something, it definitely just removes it. So I love it. I use it for the inside of the oven, your stovetop. It has such, multiple usage. So yeah, absolutely. This cuts grease. Awesome. And it'll even work on we have a pot and pan cleaner, but this will work on that as well. It's
Is
really
that
cool.
safe for stainless steel? Because we've got those oven hood ranges that are
Yeah.
super greasy, and then you want to
Yes.
make sure that there's a good degreaser you can use on that. So
Yes, I use this on my stainless steel. I actually even use it on my cabinets because you know how you always get the grease that's right above the cabinets and you get it on the wood. I use it on that as well and it will remove it. Yeah, so it's great. Yeah, it works really, really well. Great question.
well, I know that there are a lot of homeowners that are joining us today because we're talking about laundry. And so I love the fact that you brought up the fact that the degreaser can be used as a pre-treater for
Mm-hmm.
laundry. I don't know anybody that eats wearing their clothes that doesn't spill something on there at some time
Yeah.
or another. And as a house cleaner, we run the risk of spilling stuff on us at all times
Mm-hmm.
when we're cleaning. And I
Yep.
know that my cleaning, because I just did a load of laundry today, and my shirts that I wear as my uniform, that just the fronts of them are always covered in stuff from dog hair to dust to just gunk that's splattered up on it. And just
Mm-hmm.
there's always little grease stains and all kinds of stuff that are on there. And
Yep.
I have to pre-treat every single shirt every single time. And then we have the protein stains that are underneath the arms and a ring around the neck. And it's
Yep.
just, it's great to have some kind of a pre-treating solution there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. So I want to say hello to everybody else here. And that's the question we had about the vinegar. Shalon says sunscreen can be very toxic. The spray on sunscreen can be super dangerous too. And I think that goes back to the things we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about that we're allergic to. Deidre says,
Yeah.
hi. Lorraine says that happened to me using laundry. Oh, that was the question that she said. Hello from Buds and Flowers. JB says, thank you. So thanks you guys so much for jumping into the comments. I really appreciate that. So I wanted to ask, how did you get involved with Truly Free? Because this is a really interesting journey
Yeah.
for you, like now to be the marketing director of this company.
Yeah, so it's a really interesting, I came actually from like a financial marketing background, so completely different industry. I was like a former executive, but the way I came into this company, truly to me, it's really unique because I started my non-toxic journey just over 5 years ago. And I discovered this company much like a lot of our customers do. My son, he's 9 years old now, but at the time he was 4, he was dealing with like itchy skin and rashes. And I was dealing with when you overwash your hands, just like the amount of, the irritation and just trying to understand like what is happening, right? And it really led me to look into the products that are out there. And I started doing a lot of research and history. And at the time, I came across the company was called My Greenfield. So I found it. I started using the products myself. And I have to say, there's a lot of products out there, right? There's a lot of different, eco companies. A lot of them have come onto the market recently. But what really struck me as like the wow factor when I got my first box was just how much this company was very mission driven. And the support that they give and that we give now that I'm on the team is just amazing. I mean, I got this little postcard, and it was, the Dryer Angel project that we do. And this is actually, something that replaces toxic dryer sheets. And this is hand sewn by women in Jamaica that were rescued from sex slavery, and they were empowered to have sustainable jobs. So I get this postcard with the story, and I thought, my goodness, like, I've never seen anything like this, first of all. But I mean, to not only replace toxic dryer sheets, but actually to give back, and fund villages and empower women and give jobs. I mean, you can buy your products anywhere, and you can find eco companies. But when you look at really the core and the mission of a company and what they're doing, it's Truly Free was, so much more than that. So I think that really spoke to me when I saw that, and I definitely wanted to be a part of that. And so I applied, and I started working with our customers. I worked my way up and really learned, it was beneficial for me because I really learned what our customers wanted, what they were interested in seeing, what, problems and solutions that they needed help with. And, we just built the team, and the company has grown immensely, and I've been fortunate enough to really be a part of it. So we got an awesome team, and we're a small team, but I'm telling you, we're such a great group that, works really hard to make it happen. So yeah, I mean, that's really my journey, and just worked my way up to, working directly and managing our operations, our, marketing operations. So.
Well, you have me really curious now. What's the little thing you just held up? What is that? How does it work?
So this is a replacement for synthetic toxic dryer sheets. So everyone loves like a fresh scent in their laundry, right? Some people use dryer sheets, some people don't. Some people don't, they just like to use like a fabric softener. So this is the cover. So this is refillable. And then you buy the cover one time, and then you get the refills. And these refills are dehydrated little corn cobs that are scented in essential oils. And then you just, they last maybe 30 dry cycles or 30 days. And you just keep it in your dryer, and you can get it on subscription, just like the rest of our products, and they get delivered right to your door. And you just refill them, and you just leave it in your washer. You can use these like even in like a car freshener. You can hang them. You can put them like in a gym bag. You can put them in a locker room. I use them like in the mud room, or you can throw them even in like a little drawer, like with your socks or wherever you want, like to freshen a scent. And they smell so great, and they're natural. They're not.
Well, and I'm thinking for the Airbnb people that are on our show today, I'm thinking that would be a great solution. I know that when there are a turnover between guests, oftentimes they'll take something like that and they'll put that like right in or near the bed. And then right before the guests come, then they'll remove it. And then when the guests come, everything smells so nice and fresh and whatever, but it's not, there's not a dryer sheet hiding in the bed.
Yeah. Exactly. That would be perfect for that. Absolutely.
I love that.
Great idea.
So you said, leave that in your washer. I think you meant leave it in the dryer. Do you leave it in the dryer? Or
Leave
do you
it in the
just leave
dryer.
it in the dryer room?
You can leave it right in your dryer. You don't even
In
have
the dryer itself.
Yep. Leave it right in your dryer.
And it's safe to go through a load of laundry and everything.
Yep.
Interesting.
The dryer. Yep. It might get caught in one of your fitted sheets because sometimes it does, but you just
it hides in the corner.
It hides in the corner, but yeah, you just pull it back out and you just leave it right in your dryer.
Interesting. Yeah. And how often does that need to be replaced?
Every 30 days or 30 dry cycles. So depending on which one is, which one you do, but yeah, it smells amazing.
I'm thinking that would be a great Christmas gift. That's awesome.
Yep.
So tell me about your laundry service. You mentioned that it's a subscription. How does that work?
Yeah. So we have the way our refill system works. So we are a refillable company, refillable model. And we have customers that, are not on subscription. They can buy it one time if they'd like to, but the savings is really in the subscription. So how we do it is you can buy a jug at one time. So we have like our laundry jug, and I'll show you what the refills look like. So you have a laundry jug. This will do about 50 loads of laundry. And the first time you're a customer, you get the jug. And then the next time you just get the refill pouch. And then all you do is, this is a concentrated powder pack and eucalyptus scent. And then you just fill it to the fill line, which we have instructions on the bottle, on the container. You just fill it with water, and then you refill the jug. And all of our products, the majority of all of them are refillable. So it's great because it cuts down on plastic waste. It's actually a lot more affordable because if you think about it, if you buy products at the grocery store, the big jugs, the big spray bottles, the cleaning bottles, you're actually paying for water, right? You're paying for it to be shipped there. You're paying for the weight of it. You're paying for the water. So it's really, more economical too, because you're getting a concentrated pouch. And then you're actually able to, refill that and use it when you need to. So you can get subscription. We have members that get it every month, or they get it every 2 months or 3 months. So it's really up to the usage and how many people are in your family and how much product you need. And we help you with that as well too. We'll help you figure out how much you need.
One of the things I love best about that is it comes the first time in a bottle with a label. And that way we know exactly what's inside the bottle, and it meets all of the OSHA regulations. So yay for that.
Yep.
So tell me about professional house cleaners, because a lot of professional house cleaners don't actually do laundry. They do if they're doing a mommy's helper package, and
Yes.
they're popping in and they're helping tidy up in the morning. But for the most part, for regular cleaning, we don't do laundry. So walk us through a scenario of what is the proper way to do a load of laundry, and then share with us how we would use your products in tandem with the solution, or how you go about doing that.
Yep, absolutely. So really, when doing laundry, I think it's a matter of, obviously looking at everything you have and separating what you have, right? So I tend to separate the whites from if you have like athletic wear, or, a certain type of clothing that needs to be washed separately, or professional clothing, things like that. So I think it's really important to sort what you have, because then that you'll better identify, like, okay, this load, if I'm doing a load of whites, they need to be washed in the hot water, and they need, not only the laundry wash, but they need something that's going to brighten it, like an Oxy Boost, or we have like an enzyme stain remover that, will remove the dirt and the grime and the dark socks and the sheets that have kind of that dingy look to them. So really identifying, like, what needs to be washed in what color. The good thing is our Oxy Boost that we have here, this is a brightener. But it also is color safe. So you can use it with your color clothes. Like if you have, towels that are, colored or multicolored, whatever, it's safe for color. So that's great. So yeah, really, I separate, you separate your towels, things that need to be washed in hot water, whites, things that you want to really brighten. And you kind of just, look at what you're doing and figure out what temperatures they need to be washed in. What really do they need? So if they need to be brightened, then obviously they need some sort of enzyme, right? They need something that's going to break up stains, that's going to brighten it and whiten it. If it's just, obviously the hot water or cold water, the good thing is our products work in either or. So if you did wash it in cold water, it'll definitely work. The Oxy Boost tends to be a little bit more stronger within hot water as it activates, and it'll start to bubble up and really, break up those stains. So,
Well, and
yeah.
I think that's the chemical nature of an Oxy Boost.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it needs to be in that like hot water to activate it. So, yeah, I think it's really, looking at what you're washing. If there's some things that you like, if you have stains and you need to pre-treat, right? So we do have, you can use the heavy duty degreaser. We have like an odor and stain eliminator that you can pre-treat. So just kind of
Can you tell us about that for a minute, the odor and stain remover? Because we have
Yeah,
a lot of parents that have
yeah,
babies, and then the babies
yes.
spit up, and they have these protein stains where the spit up, I don't know why, but it ruins all the clothing.
Yes. So we have an odor and stain eliminator product, and it is amazing. I would say it's one of my favorite products, because not only you can use it as like a pre-treat, but you can spray and clean like garbage cans. When the garbage cans like smell funky, you need to get that funk out. You can clean that. I use it for even on like pillows, things that you can't wash, right? Like decorative pillows, couches, areas like maybe you have some things that you can't wash. I actually even use it, like my son plays sports and he plays hockey, and there's some equipment that I just can't wash. I can spray it on that. You can spray it on shoes. So there's a lot of great things that you can use it, but you can also use it as a pre-treat as well for laundry. And it removes like stains on carpets. It removes stains on clothing. It's a great versatile product. And I think, when we look to develop a lot of products, we always look at, what are multi-uses like a product could have, right? If we're going to develop something, what else could be used for the use of that, for that customer? What else could they tackle? Like what other stains could they use? How could they use it around their home? And what other toxic chemicals could we replace with just this one product? So that's what we really try to do when we look at, the multiple uses we can create with that.
And I'm looking at your display here, and that's really impressive. I see that you have some, are those glass bottles or are those plastic bottles?
Those
Right.
are recycled plastic.
Okay.
Yep, refillable. So those are refillable recycled plastic.
And so I'm guessing this is the same kind of concept where this is part of a subscription and you get the jug one time and then the rest of it comes in a refillable pouch or something. Is that the
Yeah.
same?
So yep. So majority of them all have refills, and I'll show you our cleaning caddy here. So these are what the refills look like. So you have like the bathroom cleaner, glass cleaner. So they each come with refills. So the first time you order, same thing with the actual cleaning bottles, you'll get the bottle the first time, and then you
And
just get the
what size
refill.
is that bottle? Is that a 16 ounce?
16 ounce.
Ah, it's going to fit perfectly on your apron.
Perfectly. Yeah, we do have 16 ounces. We do have some smaller ones that are like wooden furniture polish. Our stain and steel cleansing polish is a 12 ounce. Those are a little bit smaller, but the majority of our big ones are 16 ounces
Uh-huh.
that are all refillable.
Nice. Do you guys also
Yep.
sell that cleaning caddy?
We do. Yep.
That's really cool.
Yep.
That's
we do
really
that.
cool. I'm thinking for Christmas this year, that would be an awesome Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to send me that cleaning caddy, that'd be awesome.
Angela, I will send you that cleaning caddy.
Why not ask for what you really want, huh? No, I say that I've become of that certain age where I get really excited about cleaning chemicals. I'm like, oh, check it out, something new,
Yeah.
But I love learning about stuff like this, especially because since the pandemic, we've become really consciously aware of
Yeah.
the chemicals, the earth, cleaning, sanitizing, disinfecting,
Mm-hmm.
choosing a better way of having chemicals inside our homes. And many people are so sensitive these days
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why. I grew
Yeah.
up with no allergies. I mean, I grew up out in the country. Everything was natural. Everything was organic. I was just fine. Then I moved
Mm-hmm.
into the world of house cleaning and oh my goodness, my eyes would just turn bloodshot red. My nose would clog up and I'm
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
whoa. And then every day when I would get home, it was like I had to do a detox because my whole body was just kind of like, whoa. And then that's where you go into the apple cider vinegar, lemon juice to try to like purge your system like
Yeah.
before the next day of
Yeah.
going back to work again,
It's funny you say that because I was thinking about that recently. It's, the old way of cleaning, right? Like before a lot of these, not only Truly Free, but other companies that have designed, eco products. Back in the day, I mean, I was laughing the other day. I was remembering this, like cleaning your bathroom, like you're getting suited up, you're getting your rubber gloves, you're getting your bucket, you're getting your bleach, you're getting all these things. It's the dead of winter. And my husband comes in and he'll say, "Why do you have the window open?" It's like, because I can't breathe, but that was the norm. That was like,
Mhm.
if you have to clean, you have to be to the point where you almost can't breathe. You're asphyxiating yourself, but I'm going to clean this bathroom. And that's kind of what was the norm, and you think about that and how many times I know that I've done it. I've seen my mom do it. And that was the way of cleaning. But, that's not the way anymore, right? Like a lot of these products they're effective. You don't have to use toxic chemicals to get your house clean.
Well, I started my cleaning company way back when, and I didn't know any better. And so I
Mm-hmm.
thought the more color was in the cleaning solution, the better a job it was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought the stronger the smell of the
Yeah,
chemical, the more
exactly.
powerful it was going
Yeah.
to be and the better job it was going to do. And I made
Yeah.
all the mistakes. And I didn't know at the time that really clean didn't have a smell and that I was
Mm-hmm.
looking for non-fragranced, non-perfumed
Yeah.
cleaning solutions. And just because it didn't have a color didn't mean it was not
Mm-hmm.
effective. And I find myself now, and maybe this is the I don't know, mature version of myself, but now I'm looking for products that don't have colors and don't have fragrances and
Mm-hmm.
they don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we've got so many products that have been proven over and over again that they're just as effective. Tell us about the Truly Free products. How effective are they and how do we know?
Yeah, I think that, we use, I mean, in order to like develop, so a lot of our products, right? when we look to develop our products, we really work with, like, green chemistry. We work with like-minded labs that come up with eco-conscious ingredients. We're very selective about the products and the ingredients that we're putting into our products. So yeah, I mean, it's very simple. The one thing there's many things I love about Truly Free, but I would say the transparency.
Mhm.
We're very transparent about our ingredients. We actually have it listed on our website. It's actually up against like environmental working groups ratings. So you can go onto our site, you can look up any ingredient and you can learn about it. And I think that's really something that we pride ourselves on, is education. Like, how do you know if it's effective, right? How do you know it's going to do the job that you want it to do? And I think, everyone has an expectation of, they want it to clean as well as a conventional product, and it should, right? So really doing the due diligence, in our creation of creating these, eco-conscious products, we do a lot of testing. We're very particular about the ingredients that we put in, and we keep it simple. They're ingredients that you can read. They're ingredients that you can understand and you can research and you can explain, why they work well. Why is it, in combination with each other? How do they treat the water? How do they remove stains? What are the, we have a quadrisalt technology that's in our laundry. That's a, patented formula that's 4 salts, and they work, together to remove stains, to treat the water, to not, have your stain get redeposited onto another. We talk about grease stains. It's like, I washed those jeans. How did they end up, how did this grease stain get on this shirt? It wasn't even supposed to be there. So we've done all of that to where, that's what makes them effective. It's really the quality ingredients, how they work together, and the rigorous testing that we do. I mean, it is not like we come up with an idea, we launch a product in 2 weeks. It takes us sometimes years to get it right. We've been perfecting a toilet bowl product for a long time, and we're not quite there yet. And we're like, it's not ready. We got to keep going back to the drawing board and get it just right. So there's a lot of testing that takes place in order to do that.
So I would
Mm.
imagine there's a lot of testing that takes place in order to
Yep.
take a liquid product and put it as a powdered product.
Yep.
And then when you reconstitute it, it becomes a product that is still stable and still
Hmm.
is as effective. That sounds like a
Absolutely.
really fascinating concept to me, but
Yeah.
I think we're moving to that as like a new norm. And the
Hmm.
reason I say that, and this is kind of off topic, but I keep this handy because it's interesting. This little jug right here is windshield fluid. And
Wow.
my husband said, "Here's your windshield fluid." And I was like, I need
It's
more than
tiny.
that." And he goes, "No, no,
Yeah.
no, this is a concentrate." He said, "They're not selling the big jugs of it anymore. They're just selling the little tiny concentrates."
Wow.
And I was like, "Whoa." But I mean, it's so
What a
cool because
concept.
that's
Yeah.
that's the era that we're in right now,
Yeah.
to buy your cleaning supplies in a powdered bag. I mean, can you
Hmm.
imagine the storage of that? Instead of cleaning organizations that have cabinets full of jugs of
Hmm.
stuff, can you imagine having just packets,
Yeah.
and how that would change inventory? Where
Hmm.
as a professional cleaner, we do inventory every single night to make sure that we have everything all packed and ready to go. But what
Hmm.
if you could mix stuff up on the fly if need be, and
Yeah.
you're just mixing it up as you need it, and it's in a dry packet until you do?
Saves you time, yeah, absolutely.
What
Yep.
a
That's
great
the way.
idea.
Mhm. Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
So tell me,
Amazing.
for our Airbnb owners that are doing laundry, is this stuff safe on whites and linens like bedding and pillows and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's safe for all of that. It's very gentle. The laundry wash is designed that it doesn't leave any residue. It washes away clean. It smells amazing. It's perfect. I mean, it's perfect for bedding, for towels, for laundry, for sheets. Whitening. Yeah, it does all of that. It's amazing. I just love the smell of it. When I actually refill my jug, it's almost like euphoric in my house, because you refill it, you do a load, or you do wash, bedding. I love the smell so much that sometimes I won't even dry a comforter. I'll literally, and I know you can't always do that in the professional world, but I'll throw it over like a railing in my house, and you
Mhm.
literally can smell like this beautiful, like, light scent, but it's almost like having a natural, like a space freshener in your house that smells so good. So yeah, it definitely works and brightens very well.
So is it a
Yeah.
natural fragrance, or is
Yes.
it a, like, how does that work?
Yeah. So it is. We use plant-based oils, And so it's like a eucalyptus. There's a lavender scent, and they're all essential oils that are mixed in this in to create our what is called our signature scent. So yeah, there's not like synthetics.
And so
Yeah.
if customers were looking for truly non-toxic products, what would
Mhm.
they be looking for when they choose your products or any other products?
Yeah, I think, when someone's, let's say, starting their non-toxic journey, right? What do they do? We get that question a lot, and it can be overwhelming to start. Where do I start? What do I do? How do I whatever, and I think it's really keeping it simple. We have some customers that'll say, I just got a big bucket and I went under my sink and I went in my laundry room and I threw them all in there and I'm starting fresh. And that happens. I mean, sometimes people do that, but it's not always as easy as just ripping off a band-aid, right? So we say, start room by room. Don't overcomplicate it. Start if you're having issues with skin sensitivity, or you're noticing like your glasses and your dishes have films on it. Are you having issues in your home in
Mhm.
certain areas? Maybe start there. A lot of customers who are new to us, typically what they do is they start in the laundry room. I think it's easier to switch laundry detergent than maybe some of the cleaning products at first. They can start with that. And then they eventually migrate over to like kitchen. So they'll replace like their dishwasher detergent and their dish soap and their hand soap and those types of products. So, and then it evolves into the bathroom and the cleaning and all of those type of things. So I think it's, really not to be overwhelming. It's just, everyone's at their own pace of education, and we try to do our best to communicate like what to look for, and just really kind of educate as to why someone's having these issues, but really just go room by room and try to make those changes. Obviously with the caddy cleaning kit, you can do all of those at once, and we sell those with the kit and everything together, so that makes it a lot easier with the refills. So if you had to replace all of like your basic products that you need to use in the home to clean homes, from your glass cleaner to your bathroom cleaner, heavy duty, all of that, you can definitely get that in one kit, and you can replace all of that at one time to make it really easier too.
I know we're going to get questions on the bathroom cleaner. Can you tell
Yes.
us about the bathroom cleaner that you have? What
Yeah.
does it do? What can you use it on? Is there anything you can't use it on?
Yeah, so a bathroom cleaner, it's really effective. It's great for your tubs, your showers, your glass, removing soap scum, removing all of that buildup. You can use it on countertops, you can use it on granite, you can use it on marble. All of that. It works really well. It removes a lot of that caked on like calcium that you get. That's so hard to remove from faucets. You get that
Uh-huh.
a lot, or
Yep.
even if that's always an issue. That works really well, and it doesn't really have a scent to it, which is nice because
Mhm.
everyone's used to that like harsh, bathroom like chemical scent, and this doesn't have that. So it works really, really well. It's super effective.
So I'm curious, is it safe on fiberglass and gel coats as well as stone, like granite and marble?
Yeah, I think if there's anything that there's a concern, you can always test it, right, to see if it. But we've tested it on multiple surfaces and have never had an issue with it.
So I'm guessing they are sealed surfaces.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
sealed
yeah,
surfaces. All right.
yeah.
And it's great for shower doors and stuff like that. You mentioned
Shower
soap scum.
doors. Yeah, I get that. We get that a lot here. Shower doors, soap scum in the little crevices, the little things. Yeah, it removes all of that. It's
And then
great.
I have another weird question, but how about the metal rim that's
Hmm.
around the shower glass doors? Is
Yeah,
it safe for that?
it is safe for that. I have in
Yay.
my house. Yeah, I have like it's the what is it? The not the nickel. It's the brush, like the bronze.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I use that all the time. My kids have it. I have it in my shower, and it just
And
it
that's what I'm
cleans it.
thinking because with the
Yeah.
bronze, so many products you can't use on the bronze because it will
Hmm.
eat the finish, or it's like a faux painted bronze.
Yeah.
And then you use it and then like it eats away. And then the house
Hmm.
cleaners are always like, ah, I ruined it. What do I have to do now? And you're like, replace the bronze.
Yeah. Yeah. This won't do that. Yeah, this works really well. It's very
Nice.
safe. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we got a couple of questions that have come in. Tay says they're also washable too. Oh, and she's talking about, I guess, the little wash laundry packets that you have. So no worries if it doesn't make it in the washer.
Yep.
Michaela says hello. Hello, Michaela. Miss Houdini123 says, what about, is it reef safe for boat use? That's a great question.
That's a great question. We actually, a lot of our customers will use they can use the bathroom cleaner for that. It is reef safe. They can also use the heavy duty degreaser. That actually is the product that's used for boats the most often that we hear.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Shaylin says they need to stop selling water beads. Water beads are killing toddlers. They need to stop selling toxic toys. They get lodged in the child's intestines. That sounds like an interesting topic for another conversation. I don't
Yeah.
know a lot about water beads, but if it's killing toddlers, whoever's doing that,
That's
please
not
stop.
great. No.
That's not nice. Don't kill toddlers. And Frank says their laundry wash product uses coconut oil-based soap as the active cleaning agent. Soaps haven't been used to wash the laundry for over 70 years. No modern washer is designed to use them. Can you address this about coconut oil?
So he's saying the laundry wash product uses our laundry wash uses coconut oil base as the active cleaning agent. That's a great question. That's probably something that I could answer a little bit more in detail after the call. Yeah, Frank, I could get you that information. I'd love to share that with you in more detail so you can see exactly how it works.
Yeah, I would be interested as well. I don't know about coconut oils used in laundry soaps, but I do know, believe it or not, there are a whole lot of different varieties of laundry soaps, whether it's powder or liquid or pods or whatever. What form does your laundry detergent come in?
So right now it's in a powdered form. So it's a powdered refillable form. So our other product we have is the softening rinse. That's in a liquid form, this is what replaces fabric softener. And that's a liquid form. But right now our laundry wash is in a powdered form.
And that is a refillable as well?
Refillable as well. Yep. This is what softens clothes and gives them a nice scent and replaces fabric softener.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. I have learned so much just by looking at this great big display. This is so fun. Now, up in the top of the display here that I'm looking at, there's some little tiny bottles underneath the cleaning caddy. What are those little tiny bottles and what's inside?
So that is our line of essential oils. So we started selling those, oh gosh, probably six or so years ago, and developed just a small line of essential oils. We have, customers that like to, add essential oils to maybe some of our cleaning products that are unscented, like the bathroom cleaner or the everyday cleaner. They like to add their own and create their own scent. So we have a small line of it, but yeah, it does well. And a lot of our members love to use those.
And I'm guessing the essential oils are safe with the products that you guys have created.
Yes. Yep, they go hand in hand together.
And does it change the stability of the product at all?
No, it doesn't. We have some instructions on how to do that and then how many you should put in, like usually 10 to 15 drops on average to change it. Anything other than that, you wouldn't want to over essential oil it, but you'd want to keep it within about a 10 to 15 drops per product.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then my question about the lifespan or the age of a product once it's activated and it's inside water, how long does it last and how long is it good for before you have to swap it out?
Yeah, it's usually, I would say, maybe 1.5 to 2 years is if you have a refillable, product that's just kind of sitting under your shelf. We usually have like the dates on the little refill pouches so we know how long those would last. But yeah, that's typically like 1.5 to 2 years.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's really consistent with regular cleaning products that are also 12 to 18 months is typical for a cleaning product for the shelf life. And so I'm glad to know the activated product is that long. What about in the bag packet? How long do those last?
Yeah, those are the same. That would be the same. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Same. Yep. And we put that on the back as well. Yep.
And so when you talk about a subscription, how often does the subscription happen if somebody was going to just like say, yeah, send it to me. I'm interested in that. I'm guessing it's different for every person, but how long, how does that work?
Yeah, typically you're right. It is different for every person. So in my household, I have 3 kids, 2 dogs. Like we're busy. There's a lot of washing going on. So I get my products sent every 30 days. So well, the great thing is, you can customize it. So maybe this month I'm like, okay, I need more laundry wash, or, holidays are coming up. I need more heavy duty degreaser. I need products that I can wash my pots and pans, and I need more soap, or maybe we're going through that. So you can kind of customize what you want to get every month. Or you can get it every, 60 days. You can get it, kind of when you want it. But yeah, really, our customer service team will work with our customers to say, okay, let's help you figure out what you need, because every product is different, right? You might end up using laundry wash more often. You might not use the, wooden furniture polish as much. Maybe you don't always have to like clean your wood furniture as much, or maybe you're using another product on that. So yeah, it's really customizable. I would say the majority of our members typically get it every 30 days. They just log into like a membership portal and they'll remove things. And yeah, so we have a program where the more you buy, the more you save. So the more products you buy, if you buy like more than 4 to 5 products, you get actually 2 full-size free products. So you can choose every month, like, oh, this month I want to try OxyBoost. Okay, I'm going to add that to my order. Or I've always wanted to try the dishwasher soap. You can get that free. And it'll show you like, hey, you haven't picked your free products yet. Make sure you get those, right? So we try to really incentivize, our customers to save money, right? If we can ship them, more things that they want, it's less shipments for us, but we're savings for us on the shipping. We're passing that savings to the customer by getting that into their box. So we really try to do that. So we do like a free soap for life, which is they can pick whatever they want every month, and then the discounts that they get.
When you say free soap for life, tell me about the soap.
Yeah. So the free soap for life is the free products. So whatever they want, if we're doing, laundry wash, and that's my product I want every single month, you get a free refill packet. You get 50 free loads every single month.
Wow.
So you get an extra one. Yeah. An extra packet in your box every single time, but you can switch it. So maybe this month, okay, I'm stocked up on laundry wash. I don't need another packet of that. I'm going to get the heavy duty pot and pan spray. I haven't tried that yet. Oh, that'll be my free product. So it's a great way for our members to really try other things, save money, get discounts, and, really just kind of get the ability to try everything to see what they like and how they want to use it.
So I don't want to sound greedy or anything, but I have to ask because somebody's going to ask me the question. I know you guys have put together a special discount code for everybody that's watching the show today.
Yes,
and that
we
if you
did.
go to trulyfreehome.com, and then when you get to checkout, you type in Ask Angela 30, and that's a discount code that will then tap you into a discount. Does that also include the discount and the free product?
It does.
Oh,
It
wow.
does. Yep. It'll include that for you. So yeah, that's 30% off anything site-wide, plus all the other discounts that you would get.
Wow.
Yep.
That is phenomenal.
Only for you, Angela.
There you go. I love it. I love it.
And your
Thank
people.
you.
Yep.
Thank
We
you.
love you guys.
All right. So you mentioned dishwasher soap. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So we have a dishwasher soap product. I don't think I have it here with me, but it's probably in the picture that you have too. It's a nice, like, good size packet. It'll last you like over a month. Yep. It's right up in the left-hand corner there. And it is, I would say, one of the best dishwashing products I've ever had. And we took a long time to perfect it, to make sure that it was, it works with all different waters, right? Some people have hard water. Some people live near, they have well water, and that, that can cause issues with your glasses, right? Your glasses, your dishes, you have the coating no matter what you use. So we've tested it. We found the right natural, like, softeners, things that can work with hard water, that can, change the pH of the water and really treat the water to get effectively clean dishes. And this product works so well. You can use it with a rinse aid, which we do have, but you don't always have to. It works just perfectly without it. So it lasts about 30, I would say about 30 days for the bag. And you can really get a lot of great use out of it. Yeah. And it works amazing.
So is that for the dishwasher, or is that for like washing dishes by hand in the sink?
So we have both. So that one is for the dishwasher itself, the machine. And then we do have a dishwashing soap up at the top there. You can see that is a refillable as well. So you keep the bottle at your sink, and then you just get the refill packets to refill that into your container.
I love this. All right. So now I've got a different question. But if I have this little, it looks like a pump spray there of the dishwasher, or a little dish, whatever that is for the dish. What do
Yeah.
you have for the bathroom so that I've got soap at my bathroom vanity?
Yes. So we have for the bathroom, we obviously we have the bathroom cleaner that we spoke about already. We have hand soap, so a foaming aloe hand soap that's unscented, which works amazing. It's like the more you wash your hands, like the softer they get. It's such a great product. And then we also have a space freshener, which is way up on the top left there. That is it's made with essential oils, and you can use it instead of like those breezy type of products that are out there. You can use that as a deodorizer. You can freshen up a room. You can use it for a bathroom. It's amazing, and it's refillable as well. And a lot of people love that because you get a lot of use out of it. It's a good size. It's a 12-ounce bottle. You don't need a lot to spray. So that works quite great as well. And then for the bathroom as well, our Oxy Boost, which is a laundry product, but it's also great for bathroom use. So you can take this and just sprinkle it into a toilet, and you can use your scrub brush and scrub the inside of the toilet. You can sprinkle it into a tub, and you can clean a tub. It gives you that nice grittiness that you can really, scrub and then rinse with hot water. Yeah, so
And
it's
is
got
that safe
multiple
for
uses.
septic systems?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we
'Cause
had
you
to
know I'm
make.
gonna get asked that question.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, great question.
As
No,
soon
it
as this
definitely
is
is.
over, I'm gonna get flooded. Is that safe for septic systems? I'm gonna go, I don't
Yes,
know. I should have asked.
all of our products are. Yep. So they definitely are. So yep. This is multiple usage. So yeah, it's great. I mean, I love that you can, you're like, oh, I need something to get like, you see in tubs sometimes, right? There's like
Uh-huh.
that ring around. It's like, how do I get that off? I don't want to use something like chalky or, a really pungent like bathroom cleaner. This will work great with a good scrub brush and just clean it off, and it removes all of that. So that works great. Yeah. So the bathroom, there's definitely a lot of great things you can do there.
BC says, I live in an old building with a fiberglass tub and it's so hard to get shiny. Is there
Hmm.
something that you can recommend?
Yes, this is what I would suggest.
The Oxyboost.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
All
Yep.
right,
That would
so
work great.
I have another question then. And my question is, if I'm new to cleaning and I
Hmm.
don't know what kind of cleaning solutions to use, all of
Hmm.
yours are clear and I know they all have labels on them, but
Yep.
what if I'm using a cleaning solution? Can I just guess or assume that if it's safe on this item, it's safe on another item? Or do I really
Hmm.
need to stop and read labels? Or how would I decide what product to use where? Because you just said the Oxyboost can go in the tub and the
Yeah.
toilet.
Yeah, so we have a lot of that on our packaging. So there's a lot of direction on that. We do have a product guide that the customer would get. So the first time they purchase from us, they'll get a guide with, here are your products, here how to use them. A lot of the products that we have, every one of them have like, if you could see, there's a QR code on the back.
Mm.
So you can scan them and you can it's a how-to video of how to use your products, where to use it, what surfaces to use it on. And then it'll also take you to the website where we have the rest of the guide where you'll see all the other products. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us, but we try to give as much education as possible. Even on our website, we have our product guide that'll show you different rooms. You can try different things. But yeah, on the back of the bottles, we'll have, this is great for this, and this. You can use it safely on this countertop or, dog beds. We have a product that our odor and stain eliminator is great for dogs and pets, and it's pet safe and friendly. So
Can you
yeah,
tell us about that product?
yeah. So the odor and stain, that was the one I was telling you about, that you can use it on garbage cans, hockey equipment, all of that. I use it. You can use it on dog beds. You can use it on, I have two dogs, two big ones, and they, it's like sometimes you just have like your carpet or your rug that you're like, oh, I just want to freshen. I can tell he's been laying on it, and you can't quite shampoo it or you don't have the time to. You can spray it on there, and it has this enzyme blend in it that just basically like gets rid of the smell, gets rid of the odor. It'll get rid of a stain. Like one time I accidentally clipped my dog's fingernail too tight, and he was, they bleed sometimes if you do it too short on them. And I got the blood right out of the carpet, which blood
Wow.
is really hard, right? Usually people are using like, peroxide or whatever to try to get that out. It removed blood stain. So, and it's safe. I mean, I have, my, kids, pets. I don't want to use toxic chemicals around them.
Mhm.
And my one dog, she has a lot of allergies too. So you have to be careful, even like, you know, pesticide fertilizers, things that are outside like affects her. So Yeah, it's definitely pet friendly and safe. And I can literally spray it next to her when she's laying there and know that it's not going to do anything to her, which is awesome.
Silver
Yeah.
Hercules says, hello, my first time watching live. I want to say hello, Silver Hercules, and welcome. I'm so glad you joined us today. I'm learning some really fun stuff here about cleaning supplies. And what really excites me is when I hear stuff like this is really safe for pets.
Mhm.
And then the next thing is, because I'm going to get asked a ton of questions,
Yeah.
if a dog or a cat pees on the floor, is that the
Yes.
same product that you would use to remove the smell?
Absolutely. I love that. Yeah, it will remove pee from dogs, small children. I mean, yeah, it definitely will. It does break down that stain in the urine and it'll get rid of that. Yeah, it
Is
works
it
great.
safe enough to use in the bathroom for the area around the toilet where there's overspray and there are
Yes.
accidents sometimes?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, does a great job with that. Yep. Perfect.
Yay! Okay, cool. All right, now you mentioned earlier, furniture polish. Tell us about your furniture cleaner or your wood cleaner.
Yeah, so we have a wooden furniture polish. I do have it here. It's in the 12-ounce bottle. This is really great for, you know, restoring like your wooden furniture that is dull. Like I mean, I have a wood counter behind me, I have a wood kitchen table, and it's really nice. Like, especially this is a big seller for us around the holidays because everyone's starting to come over and you want to get that dining room table looking good, or you have end tables that have been scratched. It really restores that furniture and it puts a nice not a residue coating, but a really nice shine. And I find like it breaks down a lot of like that dullness that's there, and it really restores the wood. So it's a great product. It's not one that you'd want to use on the floor because it has like a conditioning treatment in it, so it can make floors slippery. So we do have a floor cleaner that we use that is safe for floors. Obviously, this is not something you'd want to spray on the floor. So yeah, it
Is
works
this
really
is
great.
this wood cleaner safe for wood that has like a varnish or a finish on it?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, it'll clean really well, and it removes any kind of like dullness and just really restores it. Yeah,
What
it's
about
really
really
great.
dried out wood that's like antique, for example? Is it safe to use on something like
You
that?
could. Yep, you actually could. I would check it if like, if it's not treated and it's just like, a regular piece of wood. I would test it, because of the conditioning treatment, you wouldn't want it to leave like a little bit of like an oil type of
Mhm.
look to it. But really anything that is you know, finished wood would be safe for it. Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah, it's a
love
great
that.
product. It's a great product. And it's refillable too, of
That is
course.
so exciting.
Yep.
Okay, so Yvette says the walls around my stove are so greasy and I've tried everything but nothing works. Do your products cut the caked grease on walls, not Tyler backsplash, just the regular wall? So I'm guessing we're
Hmm.
talking about like a drywall, for example. Is this something you could
Yes.
use on a drywall that has a
A painted drywall, painted walls. Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, probably I would not say just, untreated walls like a drywall, not painted, but yeah, definitely painted walls. That is something that happens in my house. I use the heavy duty degreaser on that and that removes it. Yeah. It actually even gets off like either the odor and stain or the heavy duty degreaser, like scuff marks, but to get grease, the heavy duty degreaser. Yeah. That'll remove that.
So is that also the product you would use for those 6 panel doors where people open the closets or the bathroom doors and there's like this much, and I say this much, a foot and a half above and a foot and a half below the handle where
Yeah.
people like kind of brush the door closed with their hand
Yeah,
and leave
absolutely.
fingerprints?
Yep, that is the worst. Yeah, it would definitely that is the product for sure.
And
Yep,
that's the degreaser?
digigreaser.
Oh,
Yep,
that's awesome.
yep, love it.
Very cool. All right, now you just mentioned something else that I have to ask you about. You said you have a floor cleaner. Tell me about your
Mhm.
floor cleaner.
Yeah, floor cleaner was
Maria, you just have everything. This is so cool.
we do. We're just trying to remove one toxic chemical at a time, right? So yeah, our floor cleaner it's really cool. It has a nice citrus scent. So you want to have like a nice scent when you clean your floors, right? You don't want to feel like you're just washing with water, right? So it's a refillable product. Um, yeah, it's amazing. I have hardwood floor throughout my entire house, tile in the bathroom, and it's great for every single surface. I mean, I use it when I mop. I literally do my finished wood stairs coming down that look dull. They get dusty from the dogs. it just really restores it. And that nice citrus smell, I feel like it cuts through like any film or grease, from cooking on the floor, like spills, little, dog drool, like any of that. I mean, you have babies or small kids that are dropping food or there's, splatter. Yeah, it just really restores it. It shines. There's no residue. The hardest thing, I think, when you're trying to find a floor cleaner is like, you find stuff that just leaves like residue behind, or after you've used it and you're just like, oh my gosh, like I just mopped this floor and it looks like I didn't even do it, and that's just
Or
like the
it will
worst
be
feeling.
sticky.
Yeah,
Like if
sticky.
you, yeah.
I use our floor cleaner even in, and we get this question a lot, like in steamers, like Abyssal Crosswave. Like a lot of customers use that. They'll fill it in like that refillable container, and they'll use that in like it vacuums and it mops at the same time just to cut down. Or you can pour a refill into, a bucket of hot water. You can use it with that. It also the bottle comes with a squirt. Like if you had to just do like a quick, like, oh no, there's a quick spill, and you just have to squirt the floor and do like a squirt and mop, or you can actually spray it. So it has a sprayer. If you had to do a quick cleanup, you can just spray it and just clean the floor really quick with like an eco cloth and clean the floor just like that. Makes it super easy.
Well, look at all this stuff. This is really amazing. So on the top shelf there of your magic cleaning display, I'm seeing something next to your cleaning caddy, and it looks like it might be a scrub brush or some microfiber cloths or something. What am I looking at there?
Yeah, so we have these are eco-friendly reusable cleaning cloths. So they come in a little 2-pack, and they're amazing. They're multi-purpose, they're durable, sustainable, and yeah, they're awesome. So you can use these as like dusters. If you want to use them just, dry dusting, you can use them at that. You can use them with our everyday cleaner, which everyday cleaner here, we didn't get to talk about it too much, but this is the cleaner that will replace all purpose cleaners. So if you're just cleaning down your kitchen counter, or you're cleaning a toy room or a kid's room, or this is the cleaner that you'd want to use for every room in your home. Anywhere you want to dust or anything that you need to clean, this is the product to do it. So yeah, these cloths, I use them to dust. I use them to clean my counters, and it really saves on paper towels. Because I don't know about you, but oh my gosh, like it's easy to go through paper towels, and paper towels are so expensive, right? So it's just a great way to take these. They're washable, and you get a bunch of these, and you can use certain ones for certain cleaning. Maybe ones I only use for the bathroom, ones I only use for the kitchen, and then you just wash them. So they're great.
And I love the fact that you have 2 different colors, because you could put one in the kitchen and one in the bathroom so that you're not cross-contaminating. Then my question is, do you use those wet or dry?
You can use them both. I mean, I use them with the everyday cleaner and spray it when they're wet. You can also dry dust. So I use them if it's just a quick, like wiping down a TV, entertainment center, quickly wiping down an end table that's dusty. Yeah, they work both ways, and they collect a lot of dust. They really do. They don't just push it around. They really, they catch the fibers, catch it, and they clean awesome. And they wash really well too. They don't shrink, which is nice, right? So you want to keep them the size that they are, and they're just so durable. I love them. They're great.
So when you say they're washable, does that mean you wash them by hand, or are they washable in the washing machine?
Washing machine. Yeah. No hand washing.
Nice.
Yeah, you can wash them in the washing machine.
And so do they need to be put in like a mesh bag or something like we do with our other microfiber cloths?
You can if you want, or you don't have to. I mean, I actually wash mine with our towels. I'll wash them.
And it doesn't pick up lint or anything?
No. Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Does it change the effectiveness of it? Because I know with microfiber cloths, for example, if it picks up lint and stuff, then it's not as effective, which is why we use the mesh bags.
Yep. No, it works just great. Yeah. I don't see any consistency change at all. Yeah, they're amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything I forgot to ask? I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have a bunch of questions, but I'm like a kid in a candy store. I just saw all this cool stuff. I'm like, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Is there anything I forgot to ask that you want to tell us about?
I think one of the things we were going to maybe bring up is we talked about maybe like some fall cleaning tips, right? Like we're getting ready for holiday season, and what are some things that we can do? Yeah, I would say a couple things that, come to mind for me is, getting ready for the holidays, right? We're getting ready to spend more time in the kitchen. It's like, all right, I'm about to have a lot of people over. Like, what do I focus on? What do I clean? Right. And I think a lot of what we're seeing now is, kind of stopping and like looking around and like, wiping down your counters or wiping down your cabinets is a big thing, right? You're having a lot of people over or just family, looking at your walls, like before we go and start putting up holiday decorations and all of that. And I know that for a fact because having 3 kids and dogs, people are running in and out. My kids come through the mudroom, they put their hands on the, walls. So, before you start putting up your decorations and all of that, I think it's important to kind of look at and wipe down your walls. The everyday cleaner is a great one for that, to keep it super easy and just kind of clean, wipe down your walls and all of that stuff for smudges and things like that.
Is the everyday cleaner an all-purpose cleaner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it works really great with that. Another one I find is in a lot of this, I hear these stories all the time too with a lot of our members, is like you wouldn't think about it, but cleaning and organizing, getting your kitchen ready for food storage. And you don't think about that, but it's like, oh, cleaning out those Tupperware drawers or cleaning out like the kitchen areas that you're getting ready. You're about to start cooking, or, finding the casserole dishes that maybe you hid far away and now you need to pull all that stuff out. And especially when cleaning up from the holidays, right? I know that's happened to me several times. I've had family over, my sister-in-law, my mom's like in the, the drawer trying to, put away the stuffing or put in there, like, where's the lid? I can't find the lid, so it's just kind of getting yourself more organized and cleaning up and getting things ready. So it really allows you to spend time with your family and kind of get your house ready for little things. So little, declutter things to look for.
I
So,
love that.
yeah.
That's fantastic. I do want to highlight the fact, and thank you so much for doing this for our audience. We didn't ask you to
Yeah.
do it, and you did it anyway. Thank you so much for putting together a code for our members that can get a
Absolutely.
discount on your products. I think that's just a godsend. Thank you so much. And then also, for those of you that haven't checked out the products and are eager to do that, go over to trulyfreehome.com and check out the products that Maria has just shared with us, because she gave us a wealth of information. And if nothing else, it's going to give you a chance to look at cleaning supplies a different way. So if you're not sure what to use, like I said, there's the QR code on the back, like Maria mentioned, that's going to give you some education that you can learn as you go. But this is a really safe way to try some new cleaning supplies that are maybe more, I'm going to say, allergy free friendly for your family. So if your family does suffer from allergies and you're in a constant state of stuffy nose and runny eyes and itchy eyes, this might just be the thing that you're looking for. So we're out of time today. I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. This was really awesome. I just really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to those of you guys that jumped in and the newbies that are joining us for the first time today. This was just amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. We really appreciate it.
Is there anything you want to leave with us before we close today?
Just thank you everyone for the time and really taking the time to learn about this, and anything we can do to help, we're always here to serve you. So thank you again. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Truly Free.